Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Francisco Liriano gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Dustin Pedroia.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
Pilar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting third. Right
Stepping
fielder,
up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. One and one.
Outside.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Martin will make the play here, and the inning is over. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy who's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Center fielder, Kevin Pilar.
Kevin Pilar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
A 1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runs in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Young racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse. That's probably not what he wants.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Young sprinting after it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, 0 for 4. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking...
And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's Kendrys Morales. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And this one runs in on him as he can't get. So stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. His prior history versus this arm have yielded just a 2 for 12. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
Russell Martin now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th. Designated hitter, Darwin Barney.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Ellsbury.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. Here's Chris Young, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there on to first, and Young is retired here. 2 away.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Travis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts shading to his right, makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Betts is going to turn for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
The batter, number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Now batting, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
So striding forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on second for the force. And here's Steve Pierce now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy Tulowitzki. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia is able to get there. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Kendrys Morales looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in. Here's Chris Young. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 30, Chris.
He's ready.
Young.
Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. This is in the air to left field. Morales on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher.
So digging in now, Sandy Leon. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A little bouncer. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be two. Right to Donaldson. There's one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Russell Martin is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's wide, 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Darwin Barney.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Darwin Barney, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
digging in once again,
baseman,
Devin Travis. He started out
Travis.
the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Morales ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Hit in the air to center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the left side. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. In there for strike 1. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Joe Kelly takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot. Here's the 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. With 2 strikes now, and a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow. Troy Tulowitzki stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here it comes, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Young, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Bautista becomes out number 2 this inning. Russell Martin now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
First baseman number 35.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eric Hosmer is retired to start out the 7th. Pablo Sandoval comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pierce in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Jacoby Ellsbury is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
In now, Chris Young. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Down the 3rd baseline. Donaldson with a sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Digging in to try it again. Darwin Barney will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes a cold strike 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Darwin Barney is retired for the 1st out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in the 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning. Trevor Bauer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Trevor Bauer.
Steve Pearce is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Ellsbury. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Here's Kendrys
8,
Morales. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Jose Bautista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Once again a 3-2. And this one misses.
Ball 4.
Inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch on its way. Jose Bautista stands in as he looks at a called strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over. I like the call for a 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Stephen Wright answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-3 ball game. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ripped on the ground to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The runner from third scored easy on that play.
Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Roberto Osuna comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
A 1-0 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
In the air now, out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 40.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. His career history with Roberto Osuna, 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Bautista has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Red Sox down to their final out now. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. The win would belong to Francisco Liriano should the lead hold up. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Francisco Liriano notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasquez.